Yeah, it's been a few days. Weaver John C. Oakland, California. It is Sunday, the 16th of August, 2020, and it's 6:45 in the morning. Day before class starts over at Antelope Valley College. In Lancaster, California, we're doing things online. So much as I look forward to going to a class setting at this point over here, my anxiety level is not where normally it should be. Right now, it's just a little below. As you probably already heard yesterday, last night, and I gotta give the son of a bitch just a little moment of humanity and civility. I've been trying to tell people online about this because as much as I really dislike the president, I'm going to use that term loosely enough, Trump and his family, just for one brief moment, need to have civility, even though he hasn't been able to demonstrate that to the public. Losing a brother is a pain in the ass. Losing a brother takes a hell of a lot out of you. Losing a brother is more than anything can people lose. Well, including losing another family member that they may have loved dearly enough. And I'd be running into pushback. One could represent a ton of people, or it could just be representing as one pushback. If someone said, "How can you do this? He's a monster, he's this." He's a misguided, sorry son of a bitch, and so is the rest of his family. Trump is. For one brief moment, I give him a little bit of humanity and civility because of losing a family member, especially a brother. Well, for me, or even losing a sister, which I never had. But losing a family member close to you, even if you are part of a group, it still hurts like son of a bitch because you just lost family. And to me, family is all important. When you treat it as nonchalant, so I thought I had treated mine. It hurts like hell when you lose them. You realize what the hell you've lost. I have lost a great deal. My one and only brother, and by the end of his life we had gone so damn close it's not even funny. Just like my own mother back in 2013, it was hard enough. And then, well, parents are supposed to go before their siblings, I suppose. They say it's supposed to be the way of things, not when a child goes before a family member or parent. The hardest damn thing to deal with. I never had to deal with it. I just had to lose my mother and I had to lose my brother. My brother back in 2018. So I understand the grief. I understand the walk of it because I've had to walk it all my life. For those who are close to me and I felt a strong kinship, sometimes I do grieve a great more than I understand. And it gets buried underneath so much collateral that every once in a while it does come up. And I grieve. For aunts and uncles, grandmother, dogs. It hurts. It all hurts. Death is a constant part of life. And part of the process is to go through the grieving. To appreciate and value the memories that you have with the loved ones. You wish you could have had more. You have to appreciate every single moment that you got with them, because after that, that's it. And just to treat the common foe as civil as possible. It's the hardest damn thing because nobody else likes to do it. I don't like Trump and his family for one damn moment. I don't trust him. I don't like him. I don't believe him. And as much as I would probably want to say that I'd love to bury their ass in political dung heap, as they like to keep producing, the thing of it is, I have to treat, just in one brief moment, because of the loss, as human, despite the fact he may not show that he's human. I haven't seen him laugh. I haven't seen him cry. I haven't seen him act human. And in the end, we're all accountable. We're all held accountable. And we all have to realize that. It's a scary concept, but we are. We have to be held accountable for all in life. But to show an enemy that much compassion, even just for a moment, it shows to the other party that we despise like hell that we're still human as well. We understand, we grieve. Despite the fact that afterwards all promises are broken, no guarantees, no holds barred, back to the war again. But can we not show a bit of humanity one way or another? Can we not show what level of compassionate people that we can try being towards each other, despite the fact we have a great deal of differences, despite the fact that whatever the other schmuck has done in the family, that we can be the better people. Because we can demonstrate, even for a brief moment, how vulnerable and human we are. We all are. I'm not making a pretense. I don't like his family. I don't like the way he was doing things. And I don't like the way his family's doing things. I think they are born with spoons up their asses. Silver spoons up their asses. They love to con. They love to hurt the smaller people, promise them too much and then take away crap, but still try to give them lollipops when they need meat and potatoes. Not to mention those follow them. As much anger and frustration as we can try producing against them and thinking that we're right and we're righteous, it doesn't help. Me personally, I got to be the better human being. I have to show that I'm a better human being to myself and to my future generations, if there is any, or for those who precede me one way or another. As I look on the television, some people actually talk about the situation, but they also talk about the damage that the family has been doing. As I said before, once the moment's gone, there's no holds barred. It's like going to a memorial service that you hate to go to because the one common thread that you have, that you demonstrate, is you feel compassion for the other guy, as much as rivalry as is. You would understand for a moment what that person would be going through, because you've walked the path, and that's what makes you more sympathetic than anybody else. Same applies for me. So I make this video as a statement of it. Not to show what kind of a great guy I am, but as a demonstration of saying, look, there's a lot of things that the Trump family has done that made people pissed off at him. Some people actually like it because they think they can get on the bandwagon and be just as inhuman and cruel as possible, but get all the stuff that they can, get all the, use the language, get all the shit that they want, and screw the other guy. But they ought to realize that in the end that they're only going to be overloading themselves to a point where it doesn't matter. They're still going to be held accountable regardless. We all are. I'd like them to make it for the record that at least just for one brief moment I showed an enemy some compassion and some humanity. I know what it's like to lose a family member. We've all walked that path of grief one way or another. We all know what's at stake, and we all know what it is to lose those special people in our lives, despite the fact that whatever they've done, said before, just one brief moment. And it doesn't matter how screwed up that they are or pissed off. We show a different level than they do. Or, in my case, I try to show a different level than what other people claim. But this is a soapbox. This is soapbox thinking. This is ego, probably. Well, I just want to demonstrate. If it's going to be the ego that you're looking for, if it's going to be what you're planning on, it's just elevating yourself because you think you're better than that, then the qualities that you've missed about being human is also being humble. Walk with humility. Walk with grace. Walk with compassion. Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, a long time ago, had been trying to show us that. He had been trying to show the world that he had a hell of a lot of compassion for the scoundrels of the earth, to borrow a line from the movie Gandhi. Thank you, Ben Kingsford. Pleasant man to meet. To show that level is to bring that level of humanity out and to say, look, in one brief understanding we can do this. I can understand. I can grieve. Beyond that, it's open season. Beyond that, no guarantees. So this is the one brief moment. And after that, I can say to the president after that, after this moment is gone, I still don't regard you as president. I still regard you as a puppet on a string, a political pawn, controlled by outside forces and also controlled by your own damn ego. You know, president. You may have been elected by a process, but you're no president. And so the moment is gone, and so must I.